Hey, Shabbat Shalom. I'm coming to you this week live from Newsmax Studios. I was just interviewed about the terrible shooting that took place yesterday in Jersey City. There were 6 people that were killed, amongst them 2 Hasidim, 1 police officer. It was a terrible, terrible event, and I was just interviewed about it. And I wanted to dedicate my words this week to the victims and to give a little chizuk and to the families of those that lost loved ones. In this week's Parsha, we deal with enemies, just like the Jewish community unfortunately experienced yesterday in Jersey City. It was an anti-Semitic event. Esau comes ready, prepared for battle against his brother Yaakov. And it's so interesting how Yaakov prepares for battle. Of course he prays, but he also sends gifts and puts together an army, because when Jews have to deal with their enemies, we cover all of our bases. We always pray because we realize that we need God's blessing, but we don't rely on prayers. We engage in diplomacy, and that's expressed by Yaakov sending gifts to his brother Esau in advance of him coming, but he also prepares in case there's going to be a battle. He puts together a little military strategy. And I think that's a very important lesson. We have to deal with whatever kinds of attacks there are in the Jewish community by, of course, rededicating ourselves to Hashem, by engaging in conversation with other people and other groups in order to be able to prevent violence and hopefully stem hatred and bigotry through talking and through connecting with other people. But if need be, we have to take to defending ourselves and bringing up arms and fortifying. And one of the things that I said in the interview is that our targets are still too soft. Every Jewish grocery store and synagogue and Jewish day school needs to be protected. Those gunners were coming after Jewish day school, and thank God for the NYPD that stopped them. And it was terrible how many people were killed, but it could have been a lot worse, unfortunately, because of what they were trying to do. We have to follow Yaakov's approach in diplomacy, sending gifts, in talking to other people, in praying, and of course, in defending ourselves. Shabbat Shalom, and may this be an elevation for the souls of the 6 individuals who just lost their lives. Shabbat Shalom.